Hey, this is Marcus Washington from MTC Media with the Washington Commanders preview against the Detroit Lions. Washington's coming off a tough win over Jacksonville last week, 28-22, and the Lions are coming off a loss to Philadelphia Eagles, but they were certainly impressive in that loss, if there's such a thing there. So for the Commanders last week, wanted to see what Carson Wentz could do. Threw for 313 yards, 4 touchdowns, had the 2 interceptions, kind of boneheaded interceptions, which probably makes some people worry. But it was a good day because, again, the last two drives in that fourth quarter, I think Carson Wentz kind of showed what Washington Commander fans are hoping that they will see throughout the season. Now, Detroit's pass defense was pretty good against Jalen Hurts, but I think we can all agree that what Hurts presents to a defense and what Wentz presents to a defense is two totally different game things. So I don't know how much that can be compared coming into this week. I mean, Washington's wide receiving core of McLaurin, Samuel, and Dotson will be a handful for the Lions defensive backs. If the Lions go too soft and want to drop back, Antonio Gibson is a great outlet for Wentz in that pass game. Washington could end up with one of the most dangerous passing games in the NFL if Wentz can really keep himself grounded and disciplined. As always, especially in the NFL, you look at offensive lines, and Commanders' offensive lines will be a key. The Lions really did not have that great of a pass rush last week against Philadelphia. And yes, Philadelphia is a great rushing team, but the Lions did not defend the run very well last week either. So there are going to be opportunities for Washington in both phases of the offense to make some hay. Now, on the other side, on defense, they're going to have to deal with DeAndre Swift. Swift has practiced the last 2 days. He practiced on Wednesday. He did practice on Thursday in such limited fashion because Detroit was behind and they passed more probably than what they wanted to. Swift only got 15 carries last week, but he had 144 yards in those 15 carries, and Washington struggled against the run. Jacksonville almost ran for 7 yards per carry. So Washington will have to shore themselves up in that realm. And the pass rush thing, that's going to be interesting. Can they get to Jared Goff the way they got to Trevor Lawrence last week? So, personally for me, I think it's going to be a high scoring game. If you're kind of looking at the line on things, Washington's plus 1.5. The total is 48.5. So take that what you will with it. But Washington has an opportunity, a very good opportunity to go 2-0 with those keys. And again, I think a lot of it's going to be Wentz in protecting the ball and not turning the ball over and giving the Lions a short field. But we shall see. It's a Sunday afternoon game. Washington Commanders, Detroit Lions. This is Marcus Washington from MTC Media.